Today on OC News.
GOP presidential candidates prepare to face off in the second primary debate.
California Governor Gavin Newsom signs new law raising taxes on guns and ammunition to pay for school safety.
A special event was held for Hispanic Heritage Month here at CSUF.
This and more on OC News.
This just in tech news. First responder on
There's been a lot of collaborative efforts.
I feel blessed to be here in Fullerton.
Brought to you by the broadcast journalism students at Cal State
Fullerton. OC News starts right now.
Welcome to OC News. I'm Samuel Enriquez.
And I'm Adam Garcia. Thank you for joining us this evening. All eyes on the 2024 presidential race are on Southern California this week. The California Republican Party convention is happening this Saturday in Anaheim. But first, the second Republican presidential debate will take place tonight. 7 candidates qualified from the last presidential primary debate in August. This includes Doug Berman, the North Dakota Governor Chris Christie, the Florida Governor Nikki Haley, a former United Nations Ambassador Tim Scott, a South Carolina Senator Vivek Ramaswamy, a successful entrepreneur, and former Vice President Mike Pence. Former President Donald Trump will be missing from the debate again. Instead, Trump is in Detroit meeting with auto workers on strike. Although he's missing debates, Trump is still the obvious frontrunner to represent the Republican Party in 2024. Trump's luncheon at the California Republican Convention in Anaheim ranges from $500 to $600 and is already sold out. The Republican presidential debate is happening tonight at the Ron Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley from 6 to 8 p.m.
The Writers Guild Board has voted to authorize members to go back to work, effectively ending the months-long strike that has paralyzed the industry. The unanimous vote follows a tentative agreement reached Sunday between union negotiators and Hollywood studios and streaming services. They voted to lift the restraining order and end the strike as of 12:01 a.m. Pacific Time Wednesday. The tentative agreement marks a turning point for Hollywood's film and TV studios after both the WGA and SAG-AFTRA went on strike this summer. It allows writers to return to work during the ratification process, but does not affect the membership's right to make a final determination on contract approval. The contract is set to expire in May 2026. It includes pay increases, better benefits, protections against the studio's use of AI, streaming compensation, longer employment terms, and other perks. Again, union members may still reject the terms of the deal. According to the union, eligible members will be able to vote from October 2nd through October 9th.
After almost 2 years, details of the proposed settlement in the Disneyland Magic Key lawsuit have been released. Disney is going to pay out a huge sum. Colin McKenzie has more about this lawsuit.
Today we're here at Disneyland Resort, one of the happiest places on earth for some people. As of right now, Magic Key holders have been let down and disappointed by the reservation system. Let's go check out and hear some of the Magic Key holders and what they have to say.
The lawsuit was made because Dream Key holders were told there would be no blackout days. But when going to try to make a reservation for a day, they would be blacked out while other passes could still get into the parks.
I've been a Magic Key holder since August of 2021, but I've been an annual pass holder with Disneyland since 1995. During COVID, it made sense to have the reservation system just to make sure that the crowd control was managed, especially with the park reopening. But it's 2023, the COVID's kind of become the norm. We don't really need a reservation system anymore. They're actually one of the few parks, actually the only park that still does a reservation system. When I found out about how much the settlement is giving to their former Dream Key holders, I didn't think it was enough. I think that $67 or a little less than $70 is kind of ridiculous. That's not even the cost of a meal for a family of 4.
As of right now, there is no specific date to get your settlement. You can expect $67.41 from Disney if you are a Dream Key holder. My name is Colin McKenzie. I'm with OC News.
Governor Gavin Newsom signed a series of new laws this past weekend to expand protection for the LGBTQ community with a special focus on students in California. Newsom's most notable law in the series will provide gender-neutral restrooms in all K-12 public schools by July 2026. The bill was introduced by Senator Josh Newman, who represents Fullerton, earlier this year. The law states that each district, including charter schools, must have a gender-neutral restroom. Teachers will undergo LGBTQ competency training. A task force will address the needs of LGBTQ students, and the UC and CSU systems are required to affirm the name and gender of students and staff without charging fees to update records. Newsom believes the measures will help protect vulnerable youth, promote acceptance, and create more supportive environments in our schools and communities.
Up next on OC News, California Governor Gavin Newsom enforces stricter gun safety laws in the state, and Cal State Fullerton's Housing and Residential Department celebrates Hispanic Heritage Month.
And the surfing spot is coming soon to one of Orange County's amusement park cities. All this and more coming up next on OC News.
I have a question about
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
California's governor signed a series of gun control measures into law Tuesday. The new laws impact where people can legally carry weapons and levy taxes on firearm industry. Governor Gavin Newsom was joined at the signing ceremony by several state officials who authored the legislation, as well as gun safety advocates. The legislation identifies certain sensitive areas as off limits and the concealed carrying of a gun, like educational institutions, parks, and sporting events. It also sets a minimum age of 21 to obtain a concealed carry permit, and strengthening background checks for those seeking firearm permits. Another new measure requires the micro-stamping of all semi-automatic firearms sold or transferred into California by the year 2028. Micro-stamping makes it easier for investigators to shell casings recovered at crime scenes to the specific gun.
Have you seen more mosquitoes than usual this year? Well, Dakota Penning has a story on why mosquitoes are running rampant in Southern California.
I'm Dakota Penny, and I'm reporting live from the Oak Canyon Reservoir and Nature Center. Due to the abundant rainfall that we've experienced this year here in Orange County, the mosquito problem has been worse than ever. According to the Orange County Mosquito and Vector Control District's website, a new invasive species of mosquito called Aedes aegypti have flooded Southern California. Since these mosquitoes reproduce in standing water, the recent rainfall has aided the increase of the mosquito population.
My name is Kayla Saunders, and I am the Senior Program Specialist at Oak Canyon Nature Center. I'd say they're definitely more prominent. We here have specific insects and wildlife that eat the mosquitoes, and they can't even keep up with how many are here right now. I mean, we have them flying around the office as we speak, so.
This specific invasive breed of mosquito targets humans specifically and can withstand difficult conditions. These mosquitoes pose a bigger threat to humans because they have been known to infect people with both West Nile virus and Zika virus.
I think it's a combination of two things. We had a really rainy season and as well as a warmer winter, so there's more time for them to breed as well as more water, more standing water around. So it's a lot easier for them to breed at this time of year.
In order to keep your family and yourself safe, use EPA-approved insect repellent, wear loose-fitted clothing, keep windows and doors shut, and empty or scrub any objects that contain water. I'm Dakota Penny, and you're watching OC News.
Cooler temperatures in Southern California are coming soon. Dia Barrero is here with the weather report to let us know what to expect in the upcoming days. Dia?
Good evening, Titans. I'm Dia Barrero with the latest update on the weather for this week. Today, the current weather looks crazy than expected. The highest temperature from the 84 degrees to the lowest to 68 degrees. Winds are 6 miles per hour and the humidity right now is 43 degrees. It feels like Miami in summer fall. Now let's take the weather forecast for the following 4 days. It looks like tomorrow, they start with the beautiful sunny days. Not too hot, not too cold. The highest point will be at 79 degrees and the lowest at 60 degrees. Fridays look like a little bit similar to Saturday, but remember, here in Cali, anything can happen. Moving to the weekend, the temperature start dropping down. Saturday will be mostly cloudy and the temperature start from 70 degrees to 60 degrees. Finishing the week with Sunday, we will have a partially cloudy day with our highest temperature at 69 degrees and our lowest at 57. I think that if you guys are like me, you guys will need more than one sweater for this weekend. This is all that I have for today, guys. Back to you to the studio.
Hispanic Heritage Month is here, and Cal State Fullerton's Housing and Residential Engagement celebrated with Titans Unidos.
Cal State Fullerton's Housing and Residential Engagement hosted Titans Unidos. Titans Unidos is a celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, hosted by Assistant Director for Social Justice Initiatives, Jose Cuevas, and Community Coordinator, Brianna Guzman.
It was truly a team effort. Everyone in housing, in residential education, to the admin team as well, made this possible. It wasn't just me. It really was a team effort, and it's that care about most, is making sure that the students have events that they're proud of and that they're happy to attend. Like my vision, and I know the vision of Brianna Guzman, who also helped me with this event, is to create an event that made our Latinx student population feel at home.
The event not only brings students together, but it creates great opportunities for performers to share their talents.
I went to Discoverfest and I found the Ballet Folklorico. So that's how I found out about them, and I thought, like, oh, what a better way to showcase their talent, to bring them in here. Let students know more about them so that if any student has ever wanted to do that, they can do that here. They don't need to go anywhere else. It's here at Fullerton. And then the Grupo Norteño, I found out about them because ASI brought them in the past for an evento. So I thought, why not? Why not bring them here?
Well, I think the purpose of this event was to definitely celebrate Latin Heritage Month and all the, everything that involves that. All the Latinos, Latinas, Latinx that are involved in this community here at Cal State Fullerton. I think the statistic was 40% of the students that went here were Latinx of some type.
For Brianna Guzman and Jose Cuevas, sharing their Hispanic culture to everybody means so much to them. And they are in conversation of bringing more events during Hispanic Heritage Month. Until then, my name is John T. Rodriguez with OC News, signing off.
On September 23rd, the National Association of Hispanic Journalists at CSUF hosted their first ever conference on campus. Dia Barrero has the details.
The Breaking Boundaries for Media Equality event brought students from all over Southern California.
I found out through the NAHJ Latino Journalist Instagram page, and I follow them a lot and I look at their posts often, so it was a no-brainer to sign up for today.
The NAHJ conference featured 3 different panels to help journalist students build skills and make connections.
Like I said, the biggest goal is to connect students here with professionals in the industry, and NAHJ is one of the biggest resources.
I think connections, especially in this industry or any industry for that matter, it's really important to have. It's really important to be able to reach out to other people that you really admire and look up to, and just start talking with them.
Daniel Bird, a news anchor for Telemundo, believes that journalists need to know what they bring to the table and where they come from. That's how they will know where to go. As you can see, the National Association of Spanish Journalists is here to help you. So if you're still thinking to be part of their members, don't forget to go to the website and register.
A lot of the people, the students that are a part of NAHJ, I think they have been able to get internships at NBC, Telemundo.
If this event was not enough, do not forget to join NAHJ for the presentation of the 2023 End at Work in Burbank, California on Friday, November 3rd, 2023.
We will be taking a brief commercial break, but before, the future of surfing is here and coming to a city close to you here in Fullerton, plus the latest updates and moves in sports.
Whether it's hot or cold, today marks National Chocolate Milk Day. Next on OC News for the full details.
You'll be the first, Mija.
I got in. Dad, I got in!
You should know this one. Who knows it?
So how's it going in school?
Finish those before you go.
Management function that seeks to develop mutually beneficial relationships with all of our audience.
Hey, do you know what this word means? Empowerment? Authority or power given to someone to do something. Empowerment. Empowerment.
Your child's favorite search and rescue crew of fluffy friends is coming back to theaters with a bang. Although the second PAW Patrol movie has yet to debut, a third is rumored to already be in the works, with the tentative release target of 2026. The previous record was 199 dogs, but the screening at the Autry Museum in Griffith Park had 20 more in attendance, good enough for the record.
At a total of 219 dogs is a new Guinness World Records title.
Dog owners and PAW Patrol fans alike attend the outdoor screening, which was hosted by Kevin Frazier alongside Best Friends Animal Society and Street Food Cinema.
Breaking news from Buena Park. A proposal for an exclusive agreement contract was passed by Buena Park City Council to open a surf park. Here's more with reporter Marcus Ovea.
Hello, I'm Marcus Ovea with OC News. Here in front of Buena Park City Council, and there is a new surf park coming to Buena Park on Beach Boulevard. It's gonna take place where the old Wax Museum used to be, across from Porto's, on the other side of Rock and Brews, and right there by the 91 freeway. I was able to interview Councilman Trott and Councilman Castaneda. This is what they had to say.
Yeah, so SurfWorks is a proposal that we just voted on, having an exclusive negotiating agreement with them to hopefully get it built in our. We narrowed it down to one project called SurfWorks, where we are going to see on Beach Boulevard in the next few years 2 large surfing pools, a high-end hotel, 2 rooftop bars, a nice restaurant, and also a surf-related store.
What could be SurfWorks Buena Park, an exciting new attraction, the only one in the world that has a very realistic surf wave pool generator, and Buena Park could be the very first to bring this technology to the United States. Buena Park has long been the beginning of the road to summer, And Beach Boulevard, that road to summer from Buena Park to Huntington Beach, has been a staple for Southern California and summer culture in perpetuity. Now we get to bring some of that beach culture, that surf vibe, all the way up inland and make it more accessible for everyone who wants to surf.
All right, Cal State Fullerton, that's all I have for you today. And get ready to get your surf on. Back to you in the studio.
The last few days in sports have been quite busy, from blowout wins to the NFL to the latest moves in the NBA. Isaiah Ruiz has the full details of what's been happening in sports. Isaiah?
That's right, Sam. From what happened in a big trade today in the NBA to that big game that happened in Miami. But first, we're going to start off with that big game in Miami. Down in South Beach this weekend, the state of Colorado can't seem to catch a break. First drive of the game for the Finns, and Tua is going to find the fastest man in football across the middle for the touchdown. Hill continues to stay on pace to break the single-season yards record. Moving on to the second quarter, Dolphins in the red zone, and Tua shows off his inner Magic Johnson on a no-look shovel pass to Achane. The Dolphins go on to put up 70 points until head coach Mike McDaniel decided to take a knee on fourth down rather than pile on and break the record. The Chargers visiting the Vikings this week in Minnesota, where both teams are in desperate need of a win, trying to avoid an 0-3 start. Both teams went back and forth as the Chargers reach deep in their playbook for this one as Allen sets up and hits a wide-open Williams along the sideline, heading into the end zone to give the Chargers a 21-10 lead. The fourth quarter, Vikings trying to make a comeback as Jefferson across the middle splits the defenders and scores, putting Minnesota on top. Chargers answer back with the score, yet head coach Brandon Staley decides to go for it on fourth down on their own side of the field, leaving the Vikings in position to drive down and make the game-winning touchdown, which they almost had until here. The pass was tipped, intercepted in the end zone by Murray. Moving on to the Dodgers team who finished the doubleheader yesterday, splitting games against the Colorado Rockies, and David Peralta is going to get things started with a 2-run RBI to start the second, bringing home Muncy and James Outman. Bobby Miller had one of his best outings, reaching 7 innings and setting a new career high with 9 strikeouts, with some help from his new teammates, making a sensational double play. The Dodgers go on to win Game 2 of that doubleheader 11-2 and improve to 97-60 on the year, second in the NL with only 4 games remaining in the season. Moving on to today with the NBA, Damian Lillard has officially been traded to the Bucks in a 3-team trade involving Portland, Milwaukee, and Phoenix. Portland is getting Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, and a first-round pick, while the Phoenix Suns are getting Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, and Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson. That is all the sports I have for you today, Titans. Back to you, Adam.
I had the opportunity to donate blood here on campus, and I was able to learn more about the benefits and more. Take a look. I'm Adam Garcia. I'm right here in front of the McCarthy Hall here on campus at Cal State Fullerton, where students are here to donate blood today, where they can save up to 3 lives with one donation of their blood.
I don't know, I just wanted to give back, because for me, I just whatever I give out, I will get back sooner or later. So
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood, and approximately 29,000 units of red blood cells are needed every day. And the Red Cross comes to Cal State Fullerton many times throughout the year to get students to donate so they can help save lives. And many students are very excited to donate blood for the first time.
Yesterday on my way to class, and I asked for details, and here I am. Even one person, that makes me happy.
I went into the blood drive mobile where the staff checks if you're eligible to donate, and then you take a seat while you donate blood. You can always check Cal State Fullerton's website to see when the Red Cross blood drive mobile will come to campus so you can help save a life. That's all I have for you today from the blood donation here in Cal State Fullerton. Back to you guys in the studio.
Let's take you back to the lunch tables in the elementary school. Because today is National Chocolate Milk Day. This classic grade school beverage may hold a lot of nostalgia for you. However, it originated in Jamaica. It can actually be traced back all the way to the 1400s when Jamaicans created chocolate water. In the 1600s, an Irish botanist came to Jamaica and changed chocolate water to chocolate milk. He found chocolate water just too bitter, so he added milk. Because of its great taste and health benefits, he brought chocolate milk back to Europe where it was popularized. Now, it's a staple in the U.S.
Thank you for joining us tonight on OC News. Our next telecast comes to you in just a few minutes at 5 p.m.
Make sure to subscribe on our YouTube page at Titan TV. From all of us here at OC News, have a lovely evening.